Hello, collective. Hello, Neptunians. It's because this is where I write. Well, it's okay, collective. Yo, after the high-speed chase I was involved in, I've been going through some stuff. Not gonna lie. Like, that's why I slowed down on the readings, because I've been traumatized. And that's the thing. Like, maybe you all needed to hear this. Some of you don't allow yourselves to feel the negative feelings because you were shamed as a child. 222 on the clock as I say this. That, you know, crying or showing negative emotions is bad, even though it's like, I'm a human being. I go through good or bad. And maybe you need to work on that. Talk about that with your therapist, collective, or talk about that with a pastor or a priest. They do have degrees in pastoral counseling. And what else was I going to say before I just lost my train of thought? I'm in the tip of my tongue stage. I'm in a taught stage. Maybe some of you study the psychology of language. If you're here in Laredo taking with Dr. Chislitska, I have a theory. In my opinion, and this is just a theory, in my opinion. And you can tell her I said this, and she'll probably be like, that Clarissa, I'm very diligent. I think she uses those tests to, like, experiment on us. Because when you think about it, it's a large class. We're, like, over 100 and some. That's a perfect testing sample. And, like, the questions would always be really tough. Or maybe I just wasn't studying hard enough with psychology of language. And you would figure someone who knows 6-7 languages, like myself, would be able to rock that class like it's nobody's business. I remember I turned in a paper to her. I was like, you're experimenting on us, aren't you? And she just looked at me and was like, have a nice day, Clarissa. Bye-bye. But, right. So maybe you need to work on your shadow work, write a journal, like your prompt, collective, before I start getting into the pick-up piles, is why do I feel ashamed of myself when I feel a negative emotion, whether it's sadness, anger, frustration? Why do I get mad at myself for feeling that way? Because I do that to myself too. Like, when I cry for, like, normal things, like, oh, porque se te murió esto? Oh, because, you know, any normal person would have cried because they thought they were gonna fucking die. It's okay, but I get mad at myself for that. I'm like, it's okay for everybody else to cry, but not me, because I'm Wonder Woman. Like, in my mind, I'm like, no, girl, you're too strong to be crying. Don't be a weak bitch. But then it's like, no, being able to be like, yeah, I'm not okay and I'm sad, and you start crying and being honest with yourself, that's the strong part. That's not the weakling part. That's the strong part, because you're strong enough to be like, I am a human being going through I am a soul having a human experience. I'm sorry, I just don't know where to put this. Having a human experience. And of course, I'm upset that I almost got crashed into and killed minding my business. Of course, I'm upset that this is what my city has come to. Of course, I'm upset that Monividente no puede dar los partidos bien. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. But I had to make a light of a situation. But you see how that's flickering? Spirit is here, baby. But maybe this is a time for us to allow ourselves to heal and to feel our feelings, whether it is good or negative, collective. And note to self, really, because that's just how I am. Like, I don't like to cry. I get upset because I'm like, yo, siempre andas amargada y llorando por algo, ya, girl. But, here we go. So, that's just the lecture I had to give, the sermon, before I get into this pick a pile. But this first pick a pile, before I officially start medication, is this one on people's perceptions of you. How do people view you? The pictures I'm going to have up here on the screen once you see it on YouTube and or Rumble. I'm not going to put this on Spotify. Spotify, no sé qué trae. But, yeah, right. So if you chose the first image, which is, okay, let me get into it. Sorry, I'm already going full speed ahead. So for those of you that are new around here and have never done a pick a pile, what you're going to do is you're going to look at the thumbnail, or you're going to go back to the intro where I have the images placed. You're going to take a deep breath in, deep breath out, and you're just going to go to the image or the timestamp, because I will have the timestamps below, on on which picture calls your attention, and you're going to click that one, and you are going to listen to that reading, and however long it is however long it is. I don't time myself. I just go with the flow, whatever it is. Con lo que sale, sale. And what spirit wants me to say, I will say it. And if you hear noise in the background, guess what? We're out for summer vacation, and I'm always with my pequeña. So I'm always with my baby girl. That's why I don't go out sometimes. And trust me, a mí me invitan a porear Monday through Sunday si yo de verdad quiero. But I'm like, no tengo babysitter. Can't go. Oh, mija wants mommy to stay with her. Can't go. And the fact that she wants me to stay with her and is asking for me, I'm going to stay with her, because then she's going to get old enough and be like, vete, bye, mom. Chingar su madre, ma. I gotta go with my friends. Not me. My dad and mom would be like, we'll give you money if you leave the house. Please. Fine. Okay, so after you take your first deep breath in, deep breath out, like I said, you're going to go to the images that te llama la atención, and then we're going to go from there. So this is for pile 1. If you chose the image or group 1, this is your reading. You chose the girl with the red flowers. I know, they all have curly hair and they all look like me. I just realized that. But this is going to be for both genders, women and men. I just clicked the pictures because I like the pictures. Okay. Maybe someone likes Ray. Okay. Is that guy still on the radio? I haven't heard that guy in forever. He was one of my favorite DJs. The one, esos de que se dan de la claxton de la regadera. Maybe you work radio, group 1. You're in the radio, and I'm also hearing, hey man, look at me rocking out. I'm on the radio. Maybe y'all are listening to System of a Down. My favorite song by System of a Down. My all-time favorite. Leppy knows this one because we've been jamming us since we were little girls. If you're watching, shout out Big Bird, y me lo te miro, girl. And no, I'm not gonna cry like a little bitch this time. Just kidding, it's me. I'm always gonna cry. If I'm not crying, it's not normal. No, but my favorite song by System of a Down is Doe Deer. No, Deer Dance. Doe Deer is by Crystal Castles. Me and my deers. But I'm in Ravenclaw / Slytherin. Okay, so some of you could be getting a job offer. Pile 1, congratulations, accept it. So pile 1, people's perceptions of you. This is going to be for both genders, male, women. Well, for all genders. Yo no discrimino. Si eres hochis, booty draga. Okay, so this card fell out right away. So people see you as someone that has a lot to celebrate for, pile 1. People see you as very happy. Let me get you your angel numbers. So your angel number is 5119 or 5116. Sorry, tengo dislexia de madre, guys. Pero aquí le sigo echando las ganas. Me vale 3 cacahuates. Yeah. 5116, that's your angel number. So you can go ahead and put that in your search engine. And if you want to share with the rest of the class, you can leave down in the comments below. It's a habit. In the comments below what you got, okay? Y si no ponen sus comentarios, les voy a quitar 5 points de su overall score. Miss! Now you get participation, buddy, participation. If I'm an introvert that participated the crap out of my life, so do you guys. All right. So people see you as someone that has a lot to celebrate here. Maybe you're in negotiations. You're a businessman, businesswoman, pile 1. All right. But people also see you as someone that has been taken down by a king of cups or a queen of pentacles. Oh, so people are seeing you as someone who had a lot going for them, and then you got married and everything stopped. Oye, que gente tan metiche, güey. Oye. Right. So you could have gone in with a Pisces, a Scorpio, Aries, Scorpio, Virgo, Aries, strong Aries and Scorpio here. And it's not working out. So people could see you as someone that puts up a front, that has a happy marriage, but really, like, it's anything from it. People know that your marriage ain't happy, pile 1. Mira, se tuvo que decir. I am not a tarot reader que te va a echar mentiras. Que sí, el cacas va a regresar. No, te voy a decir por qué es el cacas. Porque a lo que yo supe, Lupe, we ain't calling him el cacas because we like him. Le estamos diciendo el cacas porque la está cagando. All right, moving on. Right, so people are saying that this marriage or this living situation, whatever it is you got yourself into here, Palawan, it's not doing you any good, that it's siphoning you y te está quitando todo. Some of you could be a Leo, an Aquarius, a Virgo, or some of you could be dealing with somebody born in the month of May, Gemini, Taurus, Scorpio, Sagittarius, or Gemini, Cancer. Let's see. Now I'm using my What's the News by Fire Witch Tarot. You can buy her decks on Etsy. They are pricey. They're like 80 to and up, but shoot, they're worth it. They're worth every penny. Let me tell you. She's the one I buy from the most. So something about a ladybug. So people see you as the girl next door, like you're hot, or the guy next door, group one, or the they, them next door, and you sexy, boo. Like, a ver, mándame la foto, yo quiero ver, nomás para vivorearte. And you got people copying your style, group one. Like, you do something, like, for example, me in middle school, I started this trend of, like, you wear a turtleneck underneath your spaghetti strap with jeans. I remember I did that because we never used our bodysuits in cheerleading, so I cut the bottom part and I turned it into a top. And then I remember rocking it, and then afterwards, everybody else started doing that. So maybe you do simple things like that. You stun on people. Maybe, yeah, you strong Saggy here, fire energy. You could wear, like, crazy hair or something about your hair could be significant. You could have had pink hair back in the day, or you do. People like your tattoos. Like, you could have some, like, a tramp stamp of sorts. That's cute. You're someone that no matter how many times people try to, like, drag into drama y funar, it never works out for them. Like, you're still kicking ass and taking names. Ooh, old school. Right. So people could be talking about how you got busted cheating on somebody, or you busted them cheating on you and you're still with them. Some of you could be avoiding pregnancy. Some of you could be psychic of sorts. Hey, háblame. Let's tirar cartas together. Let's coven it out. And people could be talking about how you have, like, this annoying ass ex that won't leave you alone, and how you just keep blocking them because you're psychic. And they could be telling this ex, like, you need to leave group one alone because they're hella psychic, buddy. They're clocking your shit like it's nobody's business. So, yeah. Jess, Right, and people could be talking about how you're someone that worries about about careers and affairs, maybe. So people could be lying and saying that you are having an affair, or your spouse is. So remember, the Four of Wands is a celebration card. Can you hold this for me, Archie? Be mommy's helper. Thank you. And people are talking about somebody cheating here, either you or your spouse, but how, like, you all are still together and it's a sham. And they're talking about how someone 1, 2, 3, 12:34 on the clock as I said this. And they're talking about how, this is all a fucking act. Like, you and your spouse hate each other, and people just want to know, like, it's giving, what's that? It's giving, like, an old Victorian story, the dollhouse. There you go. I don't think that's the message of the dollhouse either. I think at one point the husband, spoilers by the way, because I think at one point that the husband's friend starts hitting on the wife, and, like, she turns on the lamp, and, like, the symbolism of, like, how you bring in light into a room, or how light will always expel the darkness. But people are watching you as if you're, like, Ken and Barbie, and they're playing with you in the dollhouse, if that makes any sense. Something about a dollhouse. Maybe you need to deep clean your house, or you're thinking about deep cleaning your house. Because if you deep clean your house, you're going to move the energy. Like, get rid of clothing you haven't worn in the past 2 years. Like, if you haven't worn it in 2 years, pile one, throw it the fuck out, because that's bad energy. That's bad feng shui. Like me, for example, I had a caja for 7 months just standing there in front of the house because I just kept putting stuff into it that I haven't fit into it. Julieta, Felipe, whatever. And I made it a point yesterday. I was like, dude, I'm going to move this box with the intention of removing career blockages. Lo moví, I threw it out within 10 minutes. I don't know how many interviews I have lined up for the next 3 weeks. It's ridiculous. So I was like, damn, feng shui really does work. Power of intention goes a long way. It doesn't even have to be perfect. Like, it literally has to be tú, like, voy a mover estas 27 cositas para que me mueva de casa. 27. Because it's a multiple of 3. And, because 3 is the magical number in feng shui. 4 is bad luck. So, deep clean your house, group 1. Or people are talking about how you really need to either fix this marriage or relationship that you have, or you all need to leave each other. And I agree. And your spouse or you could get triggered because you could be posting bullshit online and your spouse like gets mad. They're like, I cannot believe you're posting memes like this again. But they won't leave you because they simp on you. Or they could be talking about how, man, Pile 1 has a lot of people sipping on them, even though she's a bitch. Like, you could be someone that likes to burst people's bubbles, group 1. Like, people are like, ha, 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 and they're like, ha, 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 don't get it twisted, bitch. I'm still me. And you're like, chinga. You could give that energy, or people could be talking about how you and somebody else are getting closer. There is a lot of rumors about how you have a lot of affairs here, and or your spouse does, and how they're very aggressive. So maybe somebody could be saying that you're cucking your husband or your wife. Okay. Remember, these are people's perceptions. They could be wrong. Don't get mad, group 1. Right, so people are lying and saying that you had a one-night stand with either a Sagittarius or an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Yeah, strong Sag here that's lying and saying that they hooked up with either a Taurus or a Leo, and that's not true. That is not true. Everybody caught this person on a lie, and they're like, yo, so-and-so hates your guts and has you blocked. How are you going to hook up with them si te tienen bloqueada y dijeron that if they were to see you, they were going to tell your wife que andas de pito suelto? The math ain't mathing, cheeky. It's coffee time over here. But yeah, so people are saying that, are talking about how this guy's lying on your body count. And he's only doing this because he's in an unhappy relationship as well. Okay, so here's the thing, Pile 1. People know that you're not happy in your relationship, in your household, in your marriage. But people also know that you're not out there de spread ego a todo el pinche mundo tampoco. But there's a Sagittarius man that's, because in the tarot, we don't call him a fuck boy. We call him the Knight of Wands. Este es el más chapete de todos los knights. And then it's the Knight of Swords because he's flighty. But it's a Sag. And the Knight of Swords is an Aquarius. The Knight of Pentacles is a Capricorn. And the Knight of Cups is a Scorpio. So this is someone that's saying, yeah, me and so hooked up, even though it's like, that is not true. That, like, nadie le creyó esa mentira, group 1. So you don't got to worry about that. Everyone's like, ni tienes dinero. This girl likes people with money. How the fuck, like, como, como. And people saw right through that. And this, like, and even if, like, okay, and let's say you wanted to hook up with this Sagittarius. Don't, because they're only going to use it for bragging rights. They're going to be like, ha, me la eché, la que no quiso, sas. Because that's how low vibrational some men are. I'm sorry, not sorry. High vibrational men, you all need to talk to these low vibing men. Y darles un pinche exorcism or algo. Read Psalm 91 to them. That's the Psalms for exorcisms. But yeah, like this, nobody believed, strong Sag. Nobody believed this man because they were like, ain't no way Group 1 was going to hook up with you. Group 1's a bitch, dude. Like, hell nah. Good for you, Group 1. That means you have strong boundaries and you're not going to let anybody mess with you. Yes. Right. So you could, like, you have this person blocked off and you're not open to being their lover of sorts. But the thing is, people think you have a lot of amantes here in Group 1. They really do, even though you don't. And they're also talking about how a Scorpio doesn't want to end a marriage with you or a relationship because you are the light of their life. But they also are not doing anything to keep you happy. But I do see a Capricorn or a Sag quickly trying to come in and make peace with you. But it's a hopeless situation. You're just like, no. You're not accepting anybody coming in a knight energy. You want an emperor or a king. And good for you. Right. So you got to be careful with this King of Swords. There's a King of Swords that's trying to come back around, Group 1. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. That wants to give you money and invest in you. But he's trying to manifest himself into being a King of Pentacles, or he's trying to block the King of Pentacles from coming towards you. You have a lot of men after you here, beautiful, handsome, you know, maybe a lot of women. But people are talking about how you're always working really hard. It's not a secret. You're a very hard worker. You're someone whose finances might have gotten bound and stuck, but you're still moving forward despite whatever these people try to do behind your back. You could have had a Virgo or an Aquarius trying to slow down your finances and destroy your marriage. This is someone that could be a Cancer or is dealing with a Cancer. Right. This person's upset they couldn't betray you and that you're still going to get divorced. People are just trying to see when your divorce is finalized, if you're getting divorced. Why? ¿A poco le van a ayudar al grupo a pagar el divorcio y el alimony y todo ese pedo? Metiches. Explica. Explica, por favor, si le van a ayudar con las cosas. You have a Pisces that's angry that they couldn't break your heart, group 1. Or you Pisces, you're mad that someone actually tried to break your heart, either sleeping with you or... Because somebody wanted you to take an L by sleeping with them. And you didn't, group 1. Like, by you staying celibate and being like, nope, too easy, I don't want you. You turned the wheel of fortune in your favor here. You passed a severe test here, group 1. And look how they're like, come on, you want it. You know you want it. No! That helped you. Because somebody was trying to give you a bad offer. Somebody could be named Amy. Right, but this is someone that has like a lot of secrets, or they're struggling with alcoholism and they don't want you to know. But people's perceptions of you, pile 1, is that you don't take shit from anybody. You are in a sham of a marriage and that you are allegedly having affairs. But remember, these are people's perceptions of you. That doesn't mean they're fucking right. There's some people that don't like dogs and look at them being wrong and shit. Dogs, don't let it bother them. Right. People are also saying that there's a man that won't let you work. And that you're also very beautiful. The Queen of Wands is the sexiest one of the queens. But that you're also very unhealed. So you're beautiful and crazy. You know how unhinged Marilyn Monroe was? Not encouraging it, I'm just saying. You and your person are not looking at each other right now, group 1. Why? ¿Por qué, Gochis? ¿Por qué no? And now that my mom's watching, puedo hacer la pulga rampona. No. Entonces se quita. Ay. People are saying that you're putting up a front, dude, that you're hiding how much. And what was I just talking about in the beginning of the reading before I started pulling that? Like, you all need to allow yourselves to feel your feelings, whether it's good or bad, because it's going to manifest one way or another. Se te va a salir en otra manera. Like, trust me, what you don't address, if you don't address your childhood traumas when you're supposed to in your romantic relationships, is where it's going to come out. Trust me, I would know. I'm someone that loves to self-sabotage, and I keep clocking my ass for it. Because I'll be like, ain't no way you're this fucking nice to me. What do you want? But that's because I was taught that love is conditional. Like, I don't know from whom or by what, but I've been taught that, like, if you are crying and being negative, you're not lovable. And that's something I have to work on myself, because it's like, dude, you're a human being. It's okay to cry. Yes, you should be pissed off. Que esta estúpida did this and that and the third. Because I have to call my cousin and be like, hey, wait, you wouldn't believe just what happened. She's like, what? And I'll tell her, and I'm like, is it normal for me to be upset? She's like, dude, I'd be fucking punching this bitch in the face. How did you restrain yourself? I'm like, because I'm still processing what happened. And she was like, no, yeah. Crash out on her. Go tell her off. I'm like, no, yeah, okay, go fuck that bitch. She doesn't deserve to hear from me. Well, that's the attitude. But that's a telltale sign that you've been gaslit your entire life, where you have to, like, go talk to other people and be like, hey, dude, like, this and this happened. Am I wrong to be mad? No, you're within your right. Yes, you should be mad that they did that to you. No, the things I let slide. Like, that's why I don't need pre-workout. I just remember all the shit I let slide. Suficiente. But what's going on here? Why are we not looking at each other? King and Queen of Wands. You guys, that's a pair. Someone's not responding to another one's message, or you're playing with each other. Like, oh, you took 3 hours to reply? I'm never going to reply for the rest of your life. But I'm an extremist, pile one. Like, my Scorpio moon se sale. Right? So, because of a secret. What secret? This King of Wands has a secret. Or you two are secretly seeing each other, an Aquarius and a Leo. And this person's bringing you back like a child's sense of wonder. Because look, what's this? What's this? It's magic in the air. What's this? What's this? I cannot believe that was Susan Sarandon's husband. That's crazy. And he still looks good for someone pushing 80. Look him up. Look him up, pile one. And then you come back and you tell me. You tell me. He reads books. Like, I forgot what couple of audibles I have. Just because I knew it was the guy who did Jack Skellington's voice. I'm like, I'm buying these. Cupid's arrow has hit, honey. 7 of Swords. So, you guys are sneaking around. A Leo and Aquarius, Aries, Pisces, Aquarius. Strong Aquarius. And... okay, so I see. So some of you are getting a divorce, but you started talking to somebody. My advice, pile one, shut the fuck up. Shut up. Don't tell any of your friends anything, because your friends are going to sink your battleship and tell your soon-to-be ex-wife or husband. Because they don't like that you get lavish gifts. Yo, if you do not know how to get sugar daddies without putting out, don't be mad at the girls that can. La que puede, puede. 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 I remember, shout out Nani if you're watching. Her mom, I remember she went to Buffalo Wild Wings when we used to work there together. And I forgot what we were talking about, where she was like, why these girls keep calling me names? I'm like, why? Because you're super beautiful or what? Like, that's the only reason why I can think they can call you names, because estás bien hermosa. Like, hello, you look like a Bratz doll, de verdad. Without the filter, nada de eso. She, like, if you go to Rise and you see her in K-Set, they're beautiful. Make sure you tip your bartenders. So, her mom came in. I think she was leaving her lunch or something like that. And so she overheard us and was like, tú nomás dile, estás amargadas porque ustedes no pueden o qué. I was like, oh, snap. Mom clapped back. I was like, sí, Nani, tú diles, la que puede. Well, mad because you can't. Mad because you can't. Right. But this person has been studying you for a while, Pile One. And they know you're unhappy. Like, this is someone that has been your friend for a very long time. And now they want to be your lover or your mate here. But I don't see you receptive to this. It's the King of Swords. This is a very smart man. But they're moving very slowly. Like, this is someone that can be flashy and flamboyant. But they can also be very like, let's talk about this. Which is very rare. But you need to be careful, because there's a strong Sagittarius here that is on your ass, Pile One. Like, they're on you like flies on shit. And they don't leave you alone. Like, they could be gathering a gift to come and give you. Spirit is saying to not accept it. Because, like I'm telling you, the moment you're like, that went away, I'll be your friend. We'll be friends. You go, guess who's suddenly in my inbox? Just don't do it. I've already told you guys so many times. Whoever's dealing with that low vibrational Sagittarius, tell him to go get work boots and to go talk to his wife instead of you. Porque a lo que yo supe, Lupe, pick a struggle, buddy. Pick a struggle. Like, are you going to be at home and be a bum? Or are you going to go pay all the bills and then hacerte el pendejo out in public like that? Man, no, así no. This person might want to... I know it says the Tower, but I'm reading it with my mind's eye. This person wants to come over y hacer las paces contigo, but I don't see you falling for it. Because how many men are fucking fighting for you? Like, chingam. Who is this Helen of Troy watching my shit? Good for you, girl. Dalos el plan, dalos el playbook so I can get a condo and a Range Rover and have Mijas college paid. So you have 5 men fighting over you. See? I don't know how many decks I've been through already. you have, like, the ones that are coming in hard is the fire and the air sign group one. Like, especially this fire sign. This fire sign is not taking no for an answer. And no matter how many times you try to push away this air sign, they're like, I know you're a self-sabotager. I'm not leaving. Wait, is group one? We all gotta have a powwow and, you know, talk about this. Because I don't think your ass should be even talking to men right now. I think you should be talking to a therapist or maybe go get some grippy socks. You might have to 5150 your ass. The 5150 hold. I remember I said that, and then he said, messaged me, and she's like, I know what that means. I'm like, should I ask how you know how that means? You got people giving you presents, but you also have a man crying big time because you're unhappy with them. They're mad that you're not cheating on them. So maybe someone was trying to catch you and be like, ha ha, you were cheating on me, so now you have to stay married to me, even though it's like, no, that's not how that works. Yeah, it's this King of Cups here that you could be married to, or is a father figure that is spying on you to see if, like, you're cheating when you're not. You're like, I'm not cheating, I'm fucking miserable. This La madre. Sir. 86th is marriage, please. Like, you honestly want to spend the rest of your life being with someone that you know is like, I hate you. Bro, are you like a masochist of sorts? Because ain't no way you want to be married to somebody like this. Like, hell no. No, I want my spouse to be like, it's the love of my life. Even though ando looking like a fucking cave woman coming out of bed, los pelos todos parados. I want my person to still think the sun shines out of my ass. Good day or bad day. Whether I'm going on a rant or not. Whether I'm having road rage, whether I'm being a crybaby que quiere Popeyes or elote. Like, not someone that's like, where I'm like, baby, ¿qué? Ah, chinga tu madre entonces. But people's perceptions of you is not that bad. Only that you're faking your marriage. But other than that, like, you have a lot of people in your business, pile one. Like, you really, really do. Mom, I'm live and you're messaging me. My mom's in the live, guys. Say hi to my mommy. Dile happy birthday. Todavía es su birthday month. Mom, pon tu hashtag para que te manden feria. Los 30 million sugars que yo tengo. She's probably like, ya cállate la boca. Te tienes que poner loba, bebé. Yeah, people are just talking about how you had, like, your life going for you, pile one, and as soon as you got with this person, se te cerraron todos los caminos, se te mandaron up shit creek without a paddle. That's how you say it, right, mami? Ay, dile a tu boss que si de verdad me quiere. Ay, just kidding, hoy la otra. Take me and Julie to the beach, mami. Dile a daddy que las girls, me, Tita, and Julie want to go to the beach. And then we invite Esther over. Because Esther los extraña. Oh, no, she's on lifeguard duty. Have a good day, Esther. Tons of sunblock. All my cool friends. No se ataquen los de Nixon or Cigarroa. All my cool friends are from Martin. And all my boyfriends ended up being from Martin, too. I ended up marrying someone from Martin. My dad went to Martin, too. All right, let me see. What else can I get for you? Los Blood, because I'm about to take a month-long vacation because since 2022, I have not had a real vacation, guys. You can ask my mom. You can ask everybody. Siempre tengo mi cámara y tengo la baraja y ando grabando y haciendo algo. All right, so let's do some career messages. Group one. Because these jumped at me. Who's blowing up my Instagram? I'm going to have to log out of Instagram because, oh my God, en todas mis cuentas. Oh, and they hacked the podcast, by the way. Me salió on Threads. Introverted Poets Podcast is following you. I'm like, I don't use Threads for the podcast. So whoever hacked it, we're not monetized. So I ustedes, you get it monetized, good for you. I hope you're able to share poetry. That's how me vale madre I am right now, okay? So y'all are gonna get a good job with pay. If you were expecting a follow-up, it's not happening. Save your money. Do not get a new car right now. Hey, is somebody gonna get audited? Whatever side hustles you have, group one, I would invest in that. Like me, for example, my side hustle is a tarot reader. In 1 week, I made like $900, like out of nowhere. I don't know how, like, well, I was busy though. So like, let's say you do painting or you're like you have a TABC and you know how to bartend. Start promoting and doing private parties, but make sure you have like a stun gun and a weapon on you, because when you do private parties, la gente feels like they're like, quiere su juguete, and they try to do shit to you. From what I've heard. So, o si no, llévate como un guardaespaldas. I think that's how you say it, like a bodyguard. And, guardaespaldas. No lo estoy diciendo bien. But, that's gonna bother me the rest of the day. Moving on. But, something like that, or maybe talk to, like, for example, me, if I'm a tarot reader, I can go talk to Cynthia Golden and be like, hey girl, whenever you need like a tarot reader for your pop-up shops, I'm available. Y ahí vas. You know, or maybe you do like, you detail cars. Like my neighbor's son, he has like a YouTube channel and he's like detailing cars. I'm like, that is so cool. Stuff like that. People cutting the lawn, like little things like that. Like one of my friends, shout out to Dirty, he created Laredo Pooper Scoopers. So if you don't want to be ahí levantando cuachas a tu casa, hit him up and he'll do it. Or maybe you're a wrestler on the weekends and you get paid. Go do that. But this job loss thing is going to turn around. Some of you could have been going through a really hard time. If you were worried about an internship going to shit, it's not. It's actually going to go really, really well. You're handling your responsibilities well. So keep searching and multitasking. Like, that's literally what I looked like during grad school. I would be with the breast pump ahí with Julie and then ahí on the laptop. Right, so save your money because you might have an unexpected expense with your car. Something about a tune-up. Guys, your car is your second home. Do not be a codo or a cheapskate with it. Trust me, I would know. You get what you pay for, especially with your car. Like, if you want to go por el camarada del camarada del camarada porque te va a dar descuento, ay, tú con tu carcacha. I will gladly pay the overpriced prices at the dealership if it means it's going to get done once correctly, and that's it. Because, yeah, mechanics, like back in the day that know how to fix cars that are not run by computers, because all the cars have computers, because I was eavesdropping on the mechanicos when I was there. They don't have that anymore. Like esos mechanics that know how to fix cars que no tienen computadora ya no existen. And then for them to convert from that to la computadora, it's hard. So if I had all the time and the money in the world, I'd be taking like an auto body class to learn how to fix cars. So that way, like, I can do it. And also at Casa de Misericordia, that was one of my favorite things that I learned, that they take a guy to teach them how to change their tires, how to change their oil, so that way, like, if push comes to shove, they don't gotta call anybody. I love Sister Rose. She does so much for us. And there's where I learned I couldn't be a counselor. Like, I would come out of therapy crying. No, I was like, ¿cómo se llama tu esposo? Man, yo voy y le parto su madre. I know some people. All right, some channel messages before I move on to group 2. Because these pickup piles go long. So your third eye's expanding. There's a fire witch with candle magic, or experiment with it. This is just for decoration. The velas that I use para trabajar, I don't post them anymore because you bitches be evil eyeing everything. Low vibing every single day. Blood magic in the media. ¿Quién? A Leo. I don't do blood magic, pero la J-Lo, I wouldn't. Atácate, bitch. I wouldn't doubt it. I wouldn't doubt it. Signals over the air. Someone's listening to Thursday. Wolf in sheep's clothing. That's a good book. George K. Simon. He's the one who wrote that book. You all should read it. I don't know where that book went. I loaned it out and it never came back. Something about last month. Got it in my feelings. Heart chakra's blocked. So eat more green. Start saying your heart chakra affirmations. Not learning the lesson. A Sagittarius, clearly. And that's why I call them Sagittarists. She's singing. Archangel Fennel, the face of God. Something about a Volkswagen and a Jetta. Let them go. Patreon. Back off. Go crazy. I never met anyone like you, and you never will. Soul tribe is not protected. A party girl. Yes, ancestors want you to cut these people off. Chingao. I love your art. Works with the dark one. Okay. Karmic male, a cougar, Israel, Izzy, Isidro, Isaiah. Okay, Isaías. No, all about the money. A Capricorn. Of course, you're a Capricorn. Hello. Show me an earth sign that's not all about the money. I'll wait. You're not going to. Especially not a Taurus or a Virgo or a Capricorn. Especially not a Taurus. Dame la feria, dame la feria, dame la feria. Someone's mad at you over a dude or a girl. Ridicula. Greedy and needy. A sedan. A karmic. On a Sunday. A Taurus. Nourish your body. Now you see why I call Taurus demons? I was raised by two. I mean, I need to inhale you. That sounds like you got an obsession, buddy. Cut back. A Mercury placement in the reverse. Mercury retrograde's coming up soon. Like, I feel it. Someone's watching your socials. A catfish. Ground yourself. Call your Archangel Michael to protect you and your travels. Y también le pides a San Pedro. San Pedro, cúbrame con su manto. Así na como me fui de la casa, quiero regresar. That is a very strong, powerful prayer. It protected me when I should have been taken out. Ole. Yo no sé qué trae Laredo, but this speed chasing thing, it needs to stop. Like, yo misma te tiro los spikes para que parres los vatos. Like, yo misma voy los pesco. Ain't no way innocent people should be put in the line of fucking fire like that because este chapete de 20 años, pinche Pepe estúpido. Me vale madre if his mom's watching. What? Oh, me arde. All right. Take a cleanse. Sí, ya me di la barrida del pinche huevo. Grandfather's protecting you. Ah, bendito Dios. One night. So there's someone that wants a one night stand with you, but that's going to block your sacral chakra. And I've always said this, ladies, especially my women. Men siphon you through sex. And if you read The Art of Seduction and the 48 Laws of Power, yes, I have read those books. So ya déjame en paz, por favor. Stay out of my inbox. Like, my mom, you can go tattle on me to my mom and she's going to be like, pues ustedes, por metiéndose con el pinche diablo ahí. She'll tell you all. She's going to make you cry. You sure you want to stick around? Yeah, ahí van. Ahí se quedan. But in The Art of Seduction, women, you have the most power until you put out. Once you put out, you don't have any more power. It's true. Men will go rob a bank for you if it means you're going to put out. I'm not saying encourage it, but it's an example. It is. I'm hyperbolizing. But it is an example. And men will tell you anything. They will tell you anything. Anything. Look at Don Juan. Look at, what was his name? That he would, like, wear flashy, flamboyant outfits. And he was a rake. A duke. It was a duke of some sort. And he wasn't even handsome. But these men would leave him alone with their wives. Y tracas. Women fall for words, whereas men fall for physical appearances. You all need to read these books so you all no sean pendejas. And it's on YouTube as an audiobook. You can catch it on YouTube. You can get the PDF file. You can get the Audible. You can go get it at your library. But no, hombre. The way men siphon you is ridiculous. Like, have you seen pictures of, like, before a relationship, after a relationship? Like, the negative ones, how, like, they're all beautiful. And then afterwards, they're all ugly and drained and this and that. That is an example of men siphoning you, and vice versa, because women do it to men too. So I wouldn't go for this at all. I would stay celibate. And the way HPV, HIV, and chlamydia are on the rise, Laredo and San Antonio are cesspools. Look it up. Look it up. And ustedes ahí catching bodies como nada. Like, there's only two things I'm scared of. Getting pregnant and getting an STD. You know how easy it is for me to get laid? Too easy. Too easy, too easy, too easy. But the fact that I'm like, okay, when was the last time you had a blood work and a full panel? And that's when they're all like, ¿qué? Yeah. You know, what the fuck? What the fuck did you think this was, buddy? You're going to go to the clinic and you're going to show me que estás limpio. And even then I'm going to be like, no. Right. So, y'all, you need to take care of yourselves. Like, you only have one body to fucking live in. I'm not just telling you, pile one. I'm telling everybody else. Cuídate. Cuídanse. Like, you need to take care of yourself. Like, a ver, let's do a Google search para que vean que no ando. Esto no es feca. I ain't lying. I ain't playing with you all. Vamos a ver. Vamos a ver. Ya aprendí que es Safari. Okay, in 2022, Laredo, Texas saw a slight increase in HIV cases compared to the previous year, with 26 positive cases out of 848 people tested. People tested. Now, those of you that are my statistic majors, do your statistical math. Y ahí ubícanse what we got. In 2021, 597 people were tested and 24 tested positive. The City of Laredo Health Department also provides HIV education and testing services since 1985 and has diagnosed 427 HIV positive cases as of 2007 out of 31,318 individuals tested. The Texas Department of State Health Services has previously reported on HIV diagnosis in individuals living with HIV in the border region, including El Paso, Hutzpeth, and Presidio, but specific STD rates in Laredo are not detailed and provided search results. So, what city has the highest HIV rate in Texas? Houston, of course. Bigger population, bigger rates. That's just simple math. But the issue here in Laredo is not that people are banging. It's that people are sharing needles. And that's been an issue since I was in high school. But I was born in 1997. Ma, don't start. But yeah, someone who could drive a Kia, a Libra, or a Taurus placement, a water sign, they're not doing too good. I'm coming to confess my love. No, this person just wants you bound to them. And it's an archangel. Zachiel is the archangel protecting you against illness. This person's trying to keep you stuck with them via HIV, STD. This fire sign, this Sagittarius. So if I were you, just don't talk to them. Be like, hey, vato, I know you got an STD, así no me quieres pescar, pero así no. Me being me, I will tell you like that. I know you got an STD and that's why you're trying to trap me. Get the fuck out of here. And then I'm going to screenshot it and send it to everybody you know. Go away. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Soy mala. Eres mala, 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 mala y peligrosa. I do have a shirt that says Chica Peligrosa. The devil has to go tell my mom, why is your daughter so mean? And my mom's just like, no, whatever. No le hagas caso, no hables con ella. All right. Final messages before I move on to group 2. I'm going to probably have to do the other one the day after tomorrow porque these pickup piles are long. You see, tengo clientas. Clientas. No more Cash App because for whatever reason, Cash App no me quiere mandar el dinero. Puro PayPal y Apple Pay. Infinite abundance. Yeah, you're going to get a lot of money. El amor te la chingada, but you're getting money. Ground yourself, connect with nature, and take a breather. So people see you as somebody that no matter what, you still come back like it ain't nobody's business. Like you're like a master manifester. Mira, está con su librito la brujita. And someone that's severely spiritually protected. Like you have heavy hitters, pile 1, that protect you and they're allowing you to heal your heart. So by you being celibate and being super like, nah, nah, I want you to die for me before you can even touch my hand. That's actually very good, because chivalry is dead. And that's the problem with this generation. We are not letting men be men. Men need to chase you. Men need to win you. You are the prize. Like, you think about yourself as the CEO of the company. If an employee is not doing something that you need, are you going to sit down and cry and whine to the employee, this is what I really need you to do for me? No. You're just going to, things are not working out. Bye-bye. Have a nice time. And you move on. And sometimes CEOs won't even meet with that employee. Sometimes CEOs would not even meet with that employee. One of the 48 laws of powers is where you court your attention to. Are you going to court your attention to people that are not doing anything for you except stressing you out? Or are you going to court your attention to someone that's paying your bills, making you happy, making you smile, and actually giving you princess treatment? Hello? My mom's like, who is this child and what have they done with her? She's lethal now. Yep. And deep wisdom. Read between the lines. Be wise and pay attention. You can see the truth clearly. Yeah, so in one of the 48 laws of powers, just act stupid. Act stupid, and you'll see how people will reveal themselves to you. Because if you're a beautiful woman, people are going to think you're dumb. Use that to your advantage. Same thing with men. They see you as a hot, hunky guy. Mijeto pendejo. Use that to your advantage. Use that to your advantage and watch how far you get in life. Because I make the mistake of being like, I'm smart. I have a master's degree. Well, you want to know what that got me? In fucking trouble. Got a target on my back and had people gunning for me like you had no idea. Because they don't like it when you're beautiful and smart and can have a conversation. They don't like that because it creates cognitive dissonance. In their head, you're beautiful and you're dumb. And that's the way you're going to be. But I know what I'm telling you. Act stupid and see how far you'll go. Because once you start seeing, like, the way the world really is, because only to women do they sell this lie that everything has to be equal and blah, 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 blah. Whereas with men, go after it. Get whatever you want. Step on people's toes. No. Absolutely not. Read the 48 laws of power and read the art of seduction, transactional analysis, the games people play, and the laws of human nature. Oh, and the art of war. When my last bosses saw that I read those, that's when they were like, shit. Yeah, guys, not with me. Leave me alone. Not with me. Leave me alone, please. But, all right, pile one. Those are people's perceptions of you. Let me move on to pile two. Let me see what the icon looks like. Okay. Pile two, she's wearing like a black shirt with big poofy curly hair. And that one kind of looks like my tia Griselda, I'm not going to lie. I'm going to call this one the Griselda pile. No, I'm not monetized, so you're not getting money. Okay, so pile two, if you chose the image with the girl with the curly hair and the little pouty pout, the image is going to come out right here on YouTube and on Rumble. This is your pile. This was not supposed to come with it, but okay. So first, let me get you your angel numbers. 778 is your angel number. So put that into your search engine, and whatever you get, that's what that's your message. And if you feel so inclined, please leave your comments down below. Share with the class what it is that you got to. But we got the Chariot, the 10 of Wands. We have Cancer, Sagittarius, Libra, Scorpio. Somebody could be dealing with a double Libra at Scorpio, or you are, or someone could be dealing with somebody born in the month of July in Cancer, Leo, or in October, not October, but maybe in October, Libra, or in August of Virgo, Leo. Nine of Swords, Six of Pentacles, the Devil, King of Coins, Ace of Cups, the Magician, Eight of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, no, Page of Pentacles, the King of Sticks here. So people, maybe you were drawn to group one, but people see you as someone of like, despite all the battles you go through, you're still someone that gets their shit done quickly. You're still like a master manifester. So people are seeing you, group two, as someone that's like a master manifester. Let's see. What's this say? A moment's regret, nostalgia. So some of you are regretting a situation that you made in the past, like, or a decision, and it literally changed your life or your stuff in the blink of an eye. Like, it was literally like, are you going to take the red pill or the blue pill? And boom, you took the red pill. Y a la madre, things have never been the same. And I wonder what will happen next. So you are in this, like, nothing makes sense. It's all nonsense kind of a deal. And damn, this feels really icky for you. It feels really, I don't like this. I like being in control. And if you're a Scorpio or a Leo, I can see that. Those are fixed signs. Scorpios, Aquariuses, Leos, and Tauruses are a fixed sign. They like their stuff. They don't like change. They don't do very well with change unless they have a lot of mutable signs in their chart. Then we'll see how that goes. But for the most part, they don't like that. Okay. What bullshit did I get into, pile two? Okay, what else? Okay, so people see you as someone that gets triggered easily, like it's easy to set you off, or like someone that's being like really emotional and moody lately, and it's freaking people out here. They're like, what the fuck? Like, why is pile two acting this way? Like, they're crashing out over everything lately. Right, because someone's trying to like drag you into something online, shots fired, but you're not, what was I saying about your emotions being all over the place? Like, people are saying that you're someone that, if it wasn't for your emotions getting in the way of your way, if you, which is not let your emotions get the better of you, you could get a lot accomplished, is what people are saying. And honestly, like, it's true. We do get in our own way. And how somebody is dodging you because of your mood swings. And you're just kind of like, fuck you then. We're not really, or someone could be saying like, I'm dodging her because she's crazy, but it's not true, or he's crazy. This person's actually dodging you because they're working things out with their ex. And you're putting yourself together. So people could be saying that, you know, as much as group two has been hurt and went through a lot of shit, they're still, you know, shining. They're still being themselves. You know, one monkey doesn't stop the show or the circus. Whereas your ex is trying to act like they're doing so much better than you, but in reality, they're not. They're still talking about you. They're still venting about you. Like, you have condos up in this dude or this bitch's head. And how this girl's like, ha ha ha, I want him. Even though it's like, el que se queda con el problema, no? And again, mood swings. So maybe some of you could have like a mood disorder and you need to go take care of that or talk to somebody about that. Not to shame anybody. I have a master's degree in psychology, so I am not the one that's going to be like, ha ha, you're crazy. No. If anything, I'm going to be like, go for it. I'm going to be very proud that you go and talk to somebody about things, because this isn't easy. It isn't easy to be like, I think we need to go to therapy. Right. This is a man whore who likes to say women seduce him, even though he's the one that anda ahí de fácil de dejado. Right, but this man is mad that you just didn't fawn over them, pile two. Like, they keep on trying to call you and you're just like, I'm busy. Or they're telling you, I'm busy. And you're like, no, nobody's ever too busy to text somebody back. So, a mí no me vengas con esa pinche mentira, te para allá. Y de una vez, agarra tus cosas, pelate. No quiero volverte a ver. So maybe you're listening to La Víctima by El Javi. Y vive esa vida que tanto querías, malagradecida eres. Te quebraste el corazón porque pensé que me querías. Y otra vez con tus mentiras. That's a banger. But you already knew this. You already knew this person was an F-boy supreme. And that's why you were like, I don't care. I'm going to go focus on my money anyway. Bye. And now this person is watching your Instagram stories and all this other bullshit. Like, because they want to drag you into some drama. This is someone that keeps blocking and unblocking you, and you're like, a mí me vale 3 cacahuates lo que haces, vato. Like, haz lo que te dé tu you know what gana. Mientras que no me estás pagando ni un bill, no me estás dando de comer, no me estás manteniendo, no me importa. Ni me interesa. Someone's listening to mayonesa. And so, mayonesa. How old are you, Pautu? It's allergies. It's allergies because of the rain. Is it raining again? This is someone that's aggressively acting fake to come and get you in trouble. This is someone that's trying to see if they can get you fired. This is someone that's been trying to get you pulled over by the law. So, yeah, this is someone that dabbles in divination. And they're lying to people about you. Like, they're, okay, so if you had, like, a girlfriend and a guy, and you're like, tell me about your friend. She went to go and be like, this bitch is asking about you, but don't like her, because let me tell you why. You don't got friends, pile 2. They hate you. They don't like that you make money and that you have men after you. And this person's, like, having a mental breakdown. And you're going to hear about this. Like, the next person you hear tell you, like, wait, todo me está yendo mal, I'm having an MB, a mental breakdown, or an EB, an emotional break, or whatever. That's how you're going to know it was them. They're going to ask you for a girl's night, and you're going to be like, what the fuck? And then as they start venting, you're going to be like, they could have gone to a hospital recently. No. I would not be telling your best friend shit about your relationships. I don't know how many times I have to tell you this, because like your friends don't like that you get dudes trying to give you shit. But you're immune to all this bullshit. Like, somebody is really taking care of themselves, which is good. You don't have to watch your back too much. Like, your ancestors are handling it. Somebody wants, like, alguien te quiere tumbar el vato a lo Carla Panini style. No. But for others of you, there is a guy that's very depressed, but he's also very obsessed with you. But I would back away, because if they're depressed and you hook up with them, guess who's going to end up feeling depressed? You are. Because it's an energy transfer. Yeah. Leave and keep dating. Like, keep your options open. That's what people are saying as well, that maybe you should have a roster, someone that's praying for better days. Like, people see you as an enigma, pile 2. They see you as someone that could crash out and beat the fuck out of somebody, and then they also see you as somebody that's a very sweet, very kind. People recognize your light and your dark tremendously, and they're starting to appreciate that. They weren't at first, but now they are. But they're also noticing that the people you surround yourself with are the ones that are fucking with you, and also that if you were to get a better handle on your emotions, you would succeed. You know, es para atacarte. I'm like that too. Like, sometimes, híjole, I don't know if y'all do psychology, how Freud talks about the id, the ego, and the superego. I'm someone that's very in touch with my id. I will let you know, like, if I could, I would choke you like, si te digo. But some people will take that as a threat, even though it's like, as much as I say it, I won't do it. But then you know that I want to. Let's see what else we got. But if a guy tells you you're too much, I always tell him, that's okay, go find less then. I understand que tú tienes que estar con una de tu nivel, chapete. Bye. Oh, no. Why do you gotta say that? No, come back. No, ya vete, bye. Ya no te quiero lucer. O sea, naco. Ya sé, mijito, you need someone on your level that's just as dumb. Go find one. ¿Eh? I want to be Lisa Lampanelli mean. All right, so sacrifice. So difficult situation, the battlefield. Yeah, you got biatches that aren't your friends around you. So Alice in Wonderland could be very significant here. Ocean of tears, emotional loss and defeat, and battle wounds. So yeah, people are like, yeah, pile 2 goes through a lot. Like, pile 2 is someone that goes through some shit, but they're still standing and they're still being sweet. They're still being kind. They're still, you know, we got to keep on trucking kind of a deal. You get people that get obsessed with you, pile 2, and that sucks. Like, people that you don't even know get, like, weirdly entitled to you, and they want to use you like a doll, like a toy. Like, it's kind of like the Truman Show, where people just want to watch you. Like, it's like their reality TV. Like, I remember one of my friends back in 2016 when I was posting every single thing I did on Instagram. He was like, it's like I'm watching The Simple Life a lo Claire. Like, I'm watching the Claire reality show. And when he said that, that's when I was like, I don't know how I feel about that shit. So I cut back a lot. Now it's just pura pinche pendejada y media and storytelling. It's not like, oh, I'm here getting my toes done. Well, sometimes yes. But it's not like, oh, like, for example, what's the name of that TikToker that everyone's like, her friends obviously jealous of her. And then that's when things started going wrong for her. I can't remember her name. But one of the brujas on TikTok goes into detail as to how, like, that's why you shouldn't be posting everything, because then you're giving people, like, your POV, and it's easy for them to do a destiny swap like that. But that's a topic for another day. Destiny swapping, I would have to carve in, like, a good hour or two to make my notes and then to explain what a destiny swap is. But The Princess and the Frog, that is a perfect Mickey Mouse example, literally, as to what a destiny swap is. But, and also the Skeleton Key, that's a destiny swap movie. But so maybe you could have had this people come into you, pile 2, and then, like, they swap destinies with you. Like, for example, you meet a group of girls and you all have similar goals, but then, like, all of a sudden your goals become theirs and they succeed while you stay stuck. That is a destiny swap, and you need to be very cognizant of who you hang out with. And that's why I was talking about gatekeeping yourself. Like, not everybody deserves to have access and know certain facets of you because they want to destroy it. Like, for example, not everyone deserves to know that you can really read tarot and read their pictures and all that. Some people don't deserve to know que tú tienes dones, because then they either want to mess with you and test you to see if you're going to clock their bullshit, or they're going to be afraid of you and they're going to want to institutionalize you. Quiero saber qué me pasa, qué me pasa. That's a good song by Miranda Don. But people say that you're someone that's gone through so much shit, but you're still there. Like, you're still standing 10 toes down and you're going to get it done. You still choose to lead with love and light. So, and also talking about how you could be in therapy. This looks like a fainting couch and they're talking. Yeah, so people could be saying that even though you've been through a lot of trauma, you still need to go talk to somebody, pile 2. Like, there's some things that you haven't dealt with and you need to talk to somebody, like someone that's not going to judge you for it, because your friends, they have biased opinions of you. Your family, they have a biased opinion of you as well. And sometimes it's your friends and your family that are traumatizing your ass. You're someone that knows how to transmute pain. Like, you always see the silver lining in things, and that's what makes you strong and keep going. Like, yes, you've been through so much pain, because, like, I know it says nostalgia, but look how sad she looks. But you're someone that still keeps standing, and that's very admirable. People really love that about you. Yeah, and there's the crossroads. People really love that you dabble and you lean into your light just as you lean into your dark as well. People admire that. And you're teaching people that it is okay to be both good and bad. It is okay to be both light and dark, because it is within our darkness that we get to appreciate the light moments when they come in. This is giving me Kali vibes, like the bringer of death. Like, so very heavy scorpionic energy. Like, you are literally the phoenix that rises from the ashes again and again and again. You're someone that's up all night. So people could consider you like a night owl as well. And they don't see you as a heartbreaker, though. Like, you could if you wanted to, but you choose not to. And again, there's this duality here because of your dual nature. And people really admire that about you, that you are bringing out the duality. And, like, you live in this duality. Like, yes, I can be in the 3D and in the 5D. I can be sweet and I can be a bitch. I can be nice. I can be a dick. Like, wow. Mm-hmm. But again, like group one, people are saying that there's a relationship that you thought was a perfect match that wasn't. If anything, it ended up leaving you insecure. And it's already a second deck where the Empress comes out like this. Hey, do I have to take off, Ladybug? But people also say that you're like a breath of fresh air. Like, you come in and it's like, oh my gosh, pile two's here. The party's gotten started. Let's go. You're like the quiet person that once they start talking and having a good time, the party gets lit. You like the way, exactly. What was I just talking about? How, like, even within the darkest of darkest times, you find a way to have that light pierce through and get you out. Or you are that sunshine in a lot of people's dark days, pile two. They're also people see you as someone that gets pissed off when people waste your time. Like, you're super someone that's by like, hey, at 5 I need to do this, and then at 5:15 I have to do that, and then at 5:30 I gotta pee. Like, you're one of those people. And if somebody wastes your time, this is the face you give them of like, what did you just do? I feel you, pile two. I'm one of those. Like, you can take money from me, you can take my objects. You waste my time, I'm gonna bitch you the fuck out. I'm gonna be like, are you fucking kidding me? Because time is a precious commodity you cannot get back. And people don't get that. We are all here on borrowed time. I can go walk out the stairs ahorita, me doy la madre, me quebro el cuello, and I'm dead. Así de fácil. Which is why I get upset when people waste my time. And wishes granted. People see you as someone that also gets everything they want. Like, yes, you struggle and people try to shit on you, but you still get what you want. And that's why people get jelly belly. And that you have a very big heart too. That yes, you're a corajudo, pero tienes corazón de pollo. Pile two, those are my people. I love gente con corazón de pollo, because yo tengo corazón de pollo y soy un corajuda también. Someone that travels a lot. So you might end up living like outside of your country. Like, in the future, you might end up living in a whole different country. And you might end up being like a popular vidente of sorts. Por favor, Diosito. Ojalá, ojalá. Ya que mis vecinos piensan que soy tebolera. Ojalá, vecinos. Ojalá. But, yeah, I keep getting that you're kind of psychic. Same thing with pile one. Like, you're someone that picks up on intuition clearly. Or maybe you have that codominance thing in your eye where one eye is brown and another one's blue. But blue's recessive, no? Anyhow. Science majors with your Punnett squares. Come here. And someone who also likes to lead and take action. Like, you can be lazy when you want to. Like, you're someone that works hard and plays even harder. Eso. And something about a shaman. People see you as a healer, pile two. And that's why you're so comfortable going into this Kali bringer of death energy and into this Tefiti where I bring life back into everything. That's what I was thinking. I was thinking of Tefiti. Where, like, primero andan enojadas porque le quitaron su cuarzo, and then when they return it to her, aprendí, ama, es un cuarzo. And then she brings everything back to life. Like, you're someone that can, you're like, I can give it and I can take it. And someone that dances really good. People really like the way you dance. Maybe you're a belly dancer. People love your long black hair. Maybe you're someone that straightens your hair a lot. People like your curls more. Hey, it's what I like on me, not what you men like. Think I dress for you men. Fuck out of here. And she's a unicorn. People think you're one of a kind. You're a unicorn. You're a once-in-a-lifetime man or a woman. But that your friends are not your friends. Y siempre te va la chingada ahí. Because they envy your marriage, pile 2. Like, let's say you have a marriage and you have a hardworking man and they don't want you to work, but you're the one that wants to work. Oddly specific example. And they get jealous of that because it's like, how come pile 2 gets to be at home tirando rollo with their kid all they want, but I gotta go to work? Yo, pile 2 got a master's degree, and how do you think pile 2 feels about not being able to use it because she doesn't know the right people to get into TMU? That hurts. That hurts. Yo no me chingue tanto with postpartum depression para no usarla. Do better, Laredo. Do better. It's okay. Yo por eso apliqué San Antonio y sí me voy. Pay me what I'm worth or I leave. But pile 2, even though everything's moving slowly, you are gonna get your goals. Like, and people could say that you're someone that goes ghost a lot. Like, you're someone that always disappears and wanders off. Hey. You know, I was drawn to this pile, not gonna lie. So you're the friend they're gonna have to put a leash on at the raves because you're a runner. I'm that friend. Yo, like, Ashley had to get me a shirt that says I'm not lost, I just wander. I'm on a side quest. Because when we go to San Antonio and South Padre, si me pierdo. Like, I'll go make friends with other people. I'm everybody's friend in the bathroom. But you are going to get to your goals. And if you, like, and here's the thing about ghosting. They're not ghosting you. They're ghosting accountability. Because usually what happens when people ghost you, what is the prologue to the ghosting? Maybe you read or you're writing a prologue. You call them out on a behavior you thought was weird, and then they get all, if you're going to be like that, then no. They're not running away from you. They're running away from accountability. So don't take it personal. Don't take it personal. It's on them. And oftentimes when people come and fight with you, pile 2, they're fighting with an unhealed version of themselves. That's why, like, Belly dice in La Mala, I'm obsessed with that song. Dice, a mí ya me paró de joder si habla bien o si habla mal. Otro día normal. Si me quieren chingar, los voy a dejar intentar. Meaning, translation is, I stopped getting mad about people talking good or bad about me because they're always going to do it. And it's a normal day. And if they want to try and, you know, get me angry and get me to react, I'm going to let them try it and they're going to fail. Because for those of you that don't know anything about Belinda, she is a pop star, half Spanish, half Mexican, from Spain and Mexico, and she became like a pop star, I believe, in novelas, like Dana, Tatiana, around that era. But Belly sí pegó. She even came out in novelas, and she is known as someone who's a man eater and destroys men. Like, she destroyed Christian Nodal. Confirmation. I applaud her. Give me the playbook. But, what else? With Billy. But right, they see her as a man-eater and as someone who's, like, really evil when she's not. Es bien pacífica. Like, I've seen her interviews, and she's just super chill. She's a really good singer. She's very entertaining. She's a Leo, August 15. Look at Madonna. Look at J-Lo. Like, they're all Leos. J-Lo, I don't want you to be a Leo. We need to create a horoscope for her that none of us have to deal with her. But anywho, like, you have a reputation for being mean, but actually people that know you are like, no, she's actually a sweetheart. He's a sweetheart. He's a teddy bear. He's awesome. It's just that you people want to fuck around and piss them off. And of course, la gente se harta. Like, people get mad. You never want to see the person that's like, I don't like fighting. I don't like to get mad. Get mad. Because there's a reason why they tell you, no, yo no quiero pelear. Hay razón. Because those are the ones that are going to put you in the hospital. Those are the ones that are like, yo no te tengo miedo a ti, güey. Yo me tengo miedo a mí mismo because I know how angry I can get and what I'm capable of doing. And then you're going to get scared and you're never going to see me the same way again. And then you're going to be talking about me in therapy. Que yo te trame. Right. So for others of you, you could have been funada by a religious person. They see you as somebody that gives proper offerings to your deities. People have you on a pedestal pile too. You're like the bruja de la ciudad, de tu comunidad, del pueblo, del rancho. Like, you're gonna end up being the town's curandera cuando estás más grande. Like, you're gonna be the one with the garden that's gonna be like, tráeme esto y esto, te voy a hacer un té de hierba buena. Why do I know this? I'm fasted. I have not eaten, so I'm channeling así. Right. You have a long list of accomplishments. Like, you're someone that, even though you like to be in the desmadre, you know how to pull yourself out and not be in the fuckery. You are someone that people siempre te quieren traer en drama, pero you're just like, nah. And I'm going to tell everybody the truth, what really happened. Esta está enojada because of this. You're someone that puts people in their place, and you tell the truth. And you tell the truth hasta lo que tú hiciste mal, porque vas a dar la historia completamente. You're someone's like, I'm going to keep the story short y that's bonus features. Me too, buddy. Yo te voy a dar el backstory del gato ese que se quebró la pata and why the foot was broken. And maybe that's why I like Lord of the Rings and Tolkien, because he created his own fucking mythology. Do you know how smart and creative you have to be to sit your ass down and create your own mythology? And then you write The Fellowship of the Ring, The Hobbit, The Two Towers, The Return of the King. And it all makes sense to that mythology you wrote. Do you know how fucking smart and creative you got to be for that shit? And this is why, in my opinion, you Trekkies and you Star Wars nerds, Lord of the Rings is better. This is why I prefer Tolkien to any of that. And this starts a fight with the... Mira, Javier just messaged me to tell me to shut the fuck up about this. You want to see my cousins and I get into a debate? Apple versus Samsung, Lord of the Rings versus Star Wars. It turns into the... She came out of a freaking bubble, Doug. How are you going to tell me that I'm wrong? It literally turns into that. With Javier, Juan, and myself. Leti does not participate. She's just like, nah, I'm not arguing with you. I'm out of here. But you're like the child of the world pile too. Like, you're someone that's very cosmically aligned with things. You're like, you are the Walter Mercado of your community. And I want to meet you. Con mucho amor. Bro, I would bring back Walter Mercado. Him and Freddie Mercury I would bring back. Not Kurt Cobain, because he would tattle on Courtney Love and we would have to put her away. And I like Courtney Love. She killed him. Allegedly. For others of you, you're someone that's connected to everything, the spider web, like somehow all roads lead back to you. You would be the oracle that King Leonidas goes and visits before going into battle. And what did the oracle tell him? Not do that. It's not in your best interest. Okay. And what does everybody like to do to the oracle and Bruno? Chingar su madre, pinche vieja está loca, hablando con demonios. I'm gonna do whatever I want to do. Y ¡zas! Se les va mal. We don't talk about Bruno. It's true. Y'all treat us sidekicks like caca. Just because we tell you what you don't want to hear. Confirmation. But you're doing good here, Pile 2. Like, at first it was kind of, not gonna lie. But now it's vibes. Puros vibes. It's vibes. Puros vibes aquí. But you're someone that's gone through so much shit. Like, you go through extremes here, and the public's noticed it, and you have, like, a fan base. I don't know if you're on a plataforma of sorts, but people admire your spunk, kiddo. Like, they like that you're super, ain't no one gonna catch my stride. Nobody gonna slow me down. Oh, no. I got to keep on moving. I'm running, I won't touch ground. That video is kind of weird, though. My mom sent me the link to it. I was like, what? She's like, it's the 80s. Anything went in the 80s. I'm like, and that's how y'all did not know George Michael was a flamer? She was like, como? I'm like, ma, jitterbug. He put the boom, boom. That man was not straight. Either that or My gaydar's just, it's because I honestly believe I was a gay man in my past life. Like, I was a gay drag queen singing in show tunes in a saloon or some shit like that. Ah, that's who I was in my past life. Así na como era la evil, wicked stepsister de Shrek 2. Así na. Who spat out their coffee? ¿Con qué estás hablando? You know what? I'd rather not know. You with your 12th house moon? I'd rather not know. Because no naked people. All right, so someone could be named Lessa. Miss Lessa. I hope she's doing good. That was the nicest lady I've ever worked with. All right, moving on. You're someone that's overcome a lot of conflict and financial losses, but you have a lot of hope still. There's a King of Swords that you're not open to. Who is this Aquarius that does not leave my collective alone? There's un Aquario que no, either they're into my voice and me and they just like the way I talk, or there's someone here they're watching for. Buddy, just book a personal reading y te digo. If you really want the video chat, $85. Because ustedes vatos se chiflan. Y va a estar mi esposo conmigo en la lectura. $80 y va a estar el Lurch ahí encima de mí. My mom's like, Lurch? Yes, Lurch from the Addams Family. It was your brother that gave him that nickname, not me. She's about to message him. No te estés metiendo con mi yerno, Javier. It wasn't Juan, it was Javier. All right, moving on. But there's a King of Swords here that wants to make peace with you here, pile 2. I was about to say pile 1. And you're just being super like, yeah, no, until you get a divorce, get the fuck out of here. Or until I'm divorced, GTFO. And the 8 of Cups is the only card with an eclipse here. Que feo, chat, mira. Anywho, and you walked away. You've walked away from a lot of things that were not serving you. You walked away from a Queen of Swords, an Aquarius, a Sag, a Pisces, or you need to, because they're not doing you any good. Since you started hanging out with these people, you've been going through a lot of imbalances. You've been feeling really weak. You've been going through a lot of sickness, and you've been taking a hit in your finances. And that's how you know you're around people you're not supposed to be around. When money starts going como agua, as soon as you get it, you're around people you're not supposed to be with. Right. For some of you, someone could be saying you're like a hooker of sorts, a Sag, a Pisces, a Virgo. These people that you walked away from are spreading rumors and saying you're like an S worker of sorts, even though it's like, you mad because you can't or what? Because you're giving it up for free, okay? It's the oldest profession in the world. Just legalize it. Legalize it and make the women have health benefits, please, so the men stop beating on them. It is the oldest profession. Look it up. Sale en la Biblia. Sale en la Biblia. I'm not saying it's right. I'm just saying it's the oldest profession. And supply and demand. Who created the job? Who was like, I'll give you money? The men. All right, anyway. That's why I say the only wrong horoscope's a man. And J-Lo. Just kidding. And Oprah. I'm sorry, Oprah took my stuff down even though I'm not monetized. And it's like, why can't you just give the people of Hawaii their land back, bitch? Like, fuck you. Fucking hate Oprah. Anyway, moving on. Yeah, someone's saying that you lie about how you make money. They're saying that you're a hooker. Sorry. S worker. Se enoja YouTube. And this could be a King of Cups that's telling people, oh yeah, she's turning tricks for money. Like, this is someone that's trying to destroy your reputation before you divorce them, if you're divorcing them, Empress. Because this is someone that keeps giving you gifts and stuff, so you stay in the marriage. You could have a child with them, a Leo, a Scorpio, an Aries, a Capricorn, Gemini. Like, this Scorpio is losing sleep over you not being happy, and it's not a secret. Even though it's like, well, are you going to do something to make your wife or husband happy, or you're going to keep doing the same shit and expect a different result? Because that's called insanity. Insanity really is doing the same shit over and over again and then being like, I need a different result. No. That's not how that works. You want a different result, you got to do something different yourself. This is someone that puts work above anything else, and they don't want you to get a job because they know the moment you get a job, you're out of there. I cannot stand men like this. Like, why are you threatened by your wife or your significant other working? Why? Porque tú andas de chiflado en el pinche trabajo, ¿o qué? Are you the one that's super, nomás estoy casado en la casa, en el trabajo, no? Those are the clients I love working the most. Las esposas me traen la camisa, les hago el mono, and then I tell them, con tu faja. And now you're gonna know why I really wear a faja. Con tu faja, con el sudor tuyo. You're gonna wrap that mono and you're gonna have it attached to you. Y así no lo dominas. Then, para el hombre es un listón rojo, para un niño es un listón morado. But then don't complain when your sons are always at the house. Es porque ya no quiero que salga y anda de malandro and now he won't leave. Pues you want him out in the streets almost killing innocent people? Or you want him at the house portándose bien, señora, que te ayude con los trastes? No chingues, tampoco. Yeah, mom, your daughter's a hardcore witch, and I don't even know how I know these things. I just do. So, lo que vas a hacer, once you wear it con un cinto o con la misma faja, te lo agarras a chingazos. You beat the crap out of that mono or mona. And it works. Y, ay, Clarissa, es porque dice que le duele los brazos. Ni modo. They're gonna complain que me duele esto, me duele otro, ni modo. Comes with the territory. That was my one regret. I should have stayed longer to get the t-shirts de aquellos chapetes and nah, but it's okay. Somebody getting demoted and losing 2 pay scales is punishment enough. But here's the thing, men, like, if you cannot handle a woman making more money than you or being independent and out there in the world, maybe you shouldn't be with that woman. Maybe you should go talk to somebody and get therapy, dude. Porque, like, eso que quieres dominar a una persona to the point that you want them inútil on you, to the point que tú mismo te estás matando. That is psychotic to me. That is psychotic. Because it's like, no way. Ain't no way that you're going to put somebody above you that much for the sake of control that you're willing to kill yourself for it. And you don't even love this person. You're not even paying attention to them. Nah. This is purely ego at this point. Like, pile 2, get a job and get the fuck out of there. And if your mom's giving you shit about it, fuck that bitch. I'm your mom. Get a divorce and get the fuck out. My tarot readers. Right, because this relationship isn't doing you any good, dude. It's just siphoning your money y te están cuerneando como quiera. And te está yendo mal con el cuerno. But I don't even think you care. You're like, me vale, just leave me alone. Like, you're not even arguing with this person anymore. Yo, once a woman stops arguing with you, yeah, it's dead. Yep. But people see you as someone that needs to get a divorce because you're miserable, they're miserable. Something like pile 1. Like, you guys are just not happy where you're at, but this man does not want to let you go. So I see your divorce being finalized by Pisces season of 2026. Latest 2027. I also got that someone's going to get divorced by 2026, and then by 2028 they're going to be married because they're going to meet their true. Not every love story needs to be perfect, pile 2. It doesn't have to be like, oh, we met at the coffee shop and then we went over here and over there. No. Life is messy and we just gotta roll with it sometimes. It's sad that the creator of this tarot deck doesn't believe in angels, which is kind of why I'm kind of weird about using this one. She ended up freaking out. La Doreen. So, new love. What was I saying? A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. Like, you and your person are not in love with each other. You're literally just contractually together. Bro, it's time to take your life back and take control back of your life and free yourself. And you're the unicorn. So this person knows you're the unicorn, and that's why they're like, I'm keeping you here. This is ego. This is ego. There's some men that know you are amazing, but they do not want people to be like, I can't believe you let this amazing girl go. Wow, you're never gonna find another girl like her. That like they cannot live with that. That is ego, and that's why they're like, no, I'm not gonna sign divorce papers. Even though we're divorced, you're still mine. Molly, you in danger, girl. And deception. You already see how deceptive this person is, but this King of Swords that wants to come and show you love, group 2, you need to stop trying to self-sabotage. Like, for real. Release your ex. Yeah, you need to get rid of your soon-to-be ex right now, so you can make room for this new person. And get into therapy and heal your ass as well. Everybody get into therapy. You go into therapy. You get into therapy. Archie, you go into therapy. Kitties, you go into therapy. Rico. A ver. Channel messages before I move on to group 3. Because I'm not going to be repeating myself over and over again. Ya deja tu pinche ex a la chingada. Y dile, Claire, la bruja de YouTube que está loca, dijo que yo te tengo que dejar, o si no, si tú andas de loco, que le hable a ella y a Alex, and they'll come. Alex used to be a silver tooth kid. Se le sale, guys. So when he needs to get pissy and gets... Sí, se le sale. I'm like, se te salió lo hombre, hochis. Cállate, estúpida. All right. I regret not making you the one. Get in line. A teacher. You know how many people tell me that on the daily? Woo! I know, I would have been an awesome nuera to bring to your mom. Just kidding. For whatever reason, the moms always hate me. Out of their mind. The letter A, first and last initial. It was a Pisces. I want you back. Como dice Bad Bunny, lo de pasado nunca dirá todo lo que sirve. Lit major. Someone's listening to the Bote. Te bote. I'm not doing love stare. Guys, let me be on vacation. The next one is going to be what's going to be your summer-like vibes. And you pick a pile. We're going to do that one next. Pero yeah, guys, let me rest, please. Pretends to be nice, but they're really evil. ¿A cuál de todas? Trying to block progress, but failed. A scrub, no car. Jenny. How are you going to be trying to block my progress cuando no tienes carro? I worry about having a car and a job first. Spent money on a PI only to fail. I was just watching this last night about like somebody was telling stories on Reddit and how like they hired a PI and how one of them, like the PI, instead of investigating the person they were supposed to investigate, they were investigating the person they hired. Sweetener, fake, nice, false reports are backfiring. It's time to move on to your next chapter. You can't be got, and they know it. Finland, JFK. Who's gonna go to Finland? Llévame. I want to go meet Billy Valo. Me caso con él. I'm just kidding. A fight's breaking out over failed plans because someone tried betraying you. A visitor, Luis, whoever you had in your house is trying to betray you. So I suggest you get a snake plant and you put that by the front of your door. Así no pesca las energías negativas. 2 days. Jimmy Hoffa. Yo. If we find out what happened to this man while we're alive, voy a orar. Yo digo que fue ese viejito, the one who confessed on his deathbed that they took him to the crematorium. It was that guy. Back to back. Dale don dale. And he made this confession like in the 90s. So, fast food worker. I'm sorry I did spell work on you. I'm obsessed with you. It's my Scorpio moon, baby. I know. An Aries is obsessed with you. An Aries, a Sagittarius, and a Cancer. I want to confess my active role in things. Nipple rings, a Pisces. Mad you are, held in high regard. Self-care does not equal working on other things. Yeah, last night I woke up at 1 a.m. and guess who started recording for the podcast? Hey, it's this new segment called Snippets and Driplets where we're just going to be reading like little short stories and it's going to be mini episodes. And also part of the segment called Prompt Me Baby, where I'm going to create a prompt and you all can write short stories on that and submit. And then either you can read the story yourself on a voice note or Alex or myself or one of the other narrators we got will read it for you. Okay. Learn your chart. So think about Fetty Wap. spreading illnesses intentionally. What was I saying for pile one? That there's someone trying to trap you via STD. So pile one, if you're still watching, that Sagittarius wants to infect you. I know what the fuck I'm telling you. No quiero que me vengan a mi inbox y Claire, ¿sabes? Esa lectura. Like, no, no quiero escuchar eso, guys. Like, por favor. And then now with all the Pride events coming up, take advantage of the free HIV STD screenings they're gonna give. And there's no shame in knowing your sexual health. It's your health. It is your body. It's not like in the movie Get Out, que vas a transfer your consciousness to another body and you're gonna be okay. Unless you have that kind of fucking money and you're in with the bourgeoisie that way, I don't see how that's gonna fucking work out for you, honey. Take care of your body. You cannot move out from one body into another one. Así no. Asina no. All right. Something about the Miami Heat, Mets, Timberwolves, Warriors, Trailblazers, Clippers, Grizzlies, Pelicans. Are they actually in the playoffs? Ma, tú que estás watching con Daddy, hidden in plain sight, a Toyota 4Runner. So whatever Toyota 4Runner keeps parking outside your house, I already know which one it is. It's a white one, license plate JSJ7689. Tráeme pan dulce, culero. Failed smear campaign de quickie. O si no, vas a ir on Springfield a los pasteles. 2 men and a woman. Yeah, there's. I don't know why you guys are investigating me for. You know that, man. I'm gonna tell my mommy on you. And once I tell the big bitch, you're in trouble. A deal couple at work grouped up against you. Ya sabía que eran machuquis. Miraculous. Me vale madre. Like. Yo no voy a machuquear con ustedes. Yo soy más hochi que machuki. Just kidding. Soy bien hochis. I love that I'm a woman and that I like men. Okay? All you do is win no matter what. You're a cool girl. Revenge body time. But you need to follow your meal plan, girls. Y cuando digo stop drinking, I mean that shit. Stop drinking. And you, mira, now that I have my mom on here, ella te puede decir how as soon as I stopped drinking, that's when I started making the most progress. And as soon as I let go of pan not pan. As soon as I let go of pasta y papas, which everyone loves, oh, hombre, I'm a chicken Alfredo. I love chicken Alfredo con pan. Like, I would love to grab the pan and grab my noodles. I'm a dipper. Oh, but I gave up pan papas y pasta. El pan no. Like, they took everything away from me, but the one thing I could not give up was my iced coffee and bread. Like, and then my mom makes bread from scratch, guys. Like, me como toda la pinche rebanada. Pero trust me, it's what you eat. You cannot outrun a bad diet. And then me with diabetes and a thyroid problem and my genetics, I had to comer bien. Si no, I would not be in this body. Yo me tengo que cuidar porque me tengo que cuidar, not because I want to. Like, if it were up to me, I'd be eating chicken Alfredo todos los pinches días sin pena. But then I would be looking like I used to look like. And then, because when they told me, you're 21 years old, we're going to give you this medication de diabetes, I'm like, estos medicamentos de viejita, yo no me lo voy a tomar. Hell no. Me puse las pilas. And I took care of myself. Content copier. And we would go to summer vacations, and I would wake up at 5 in the morning because I was going to go use the gym at the hotel. Drink your water. Yeah, if you drink like your gallon of water, te vas a dar cuenta that it's a lot of times you're dehydrated and you're not hungry. Someone has a rap sheet. I read that as a rape sheet, so someone could be a rapist. Getting exposed in front of everyone. A la madre. A Taurus, Gemini, cusper. So their birthdays are around right now. With your taste of your lips, I'm on a ride. Marlene knows they gotta come correct or not at all. Ayoli. Marlene, careful con Yoli. City Girls, Aztec Queen, driving by your work, a limo. So Aztec Queen, be careful. She's a really good tarot reader. I know I messed up. I shouldn't be with you. Collect the screenshots into folders. Jack and Coke, iconic. Clean your room, deep clean, leaving it all behind. And went through your phone. You know what? I love it when guys are going through girls' phones and they're crying. And I love when I find out that it's because they cheated on them first. And the women are like, look at you. Look at you. We were happy and you went through my phone. Now look at you. Estás todo triste, ¿verdad? Estás buscando y encontraste. I love women in men's fields. Because how many times do men do that to us where me, pues tú por pendeja, voy a check through my phone? That's why I love it when women are like, oh, as soon as you think this is a love triangle, I'm about to make it a fucking square, baby. We're getting even. Hell yeah. Good for her. I used to be super like, no, it's wrong. Nah. Ya me cansé de ser la buena. Ladies, you get back at them. Fuck them. You men get too comfortable. You men get way too comfortable. All right, so let's move on to pile 3. Because these pickup piles go long, guys. Y a lo que yo supe, Lupe. I have speech therapy in a little bit. All right, so group 3. If you chose La Chava that has the necklace and the earrings and hazel eyes a lo Betty Davis. Ah, que Julieta. Echándome mentiritas. Yeah, after this, I gotta give this child a shower. Because she told me she took a shower with her daddy. And Felito said, no, when I got home, you both were passed out. Me and her fell asleep like at 7 p.m. and then we didn't wake up till like 10 a.m. right now. Sabrá Dios what we needed to sleep, but we slept. We were watching Phineas and Ferb. They're gonna come out with a new season. I'm gonna use the Kipper deck with you all. Let's see what the Kipper deck says. Oh my gosh, ando de mocosa, de Doña Moco. Are you okay? Okay, because you're a little too quiet. I don't like that. Yeah. I want to see those handouts right now. I printed out handouts for her. Si me quiere regalar una banana table, that would be great. All right, so if you chose the image with the girl with her necklace, you're a privileged lady. These are what people, this is your reading group 3, pile 3. This is what you need, what people perceive about you. All right, so let me get you your angel numbers. And like the other groups, you could type it in your search engine and then comment down below what you got. So the number 4811 is your angel number. Look up what that means. You could be dealing with a Cancer, a Scorpio, or an Aquarius. Well, see what I'm telling you about this Aquarius energy. It's a strong Aquarius that watches all of my channel, which I'm grateful for. Pero book a reading, fucker. Just kidding. That's exactly why we don't book a reading with you. You're mean. So you could work for the courts, or you are battling a house in court, and people, and this is public. So another marriage that is not working out here. Oye, ¿todos están divorciando aquí o qué? Let's throw a divorce party. Un festival para todos los divorciados. So people are talking about how you might leave your city in the distant future so that you can get a job, or you're going to leave your city because this person that you're divorcing just won't leave you alone. They're all like, you take up their head, kind of like group 2 here. So you could be getting a message of concern of like, you have to flee your town because, you know, not only are you not getting jobs, but there's someone that's trying to take from you. Right. For some of you, you could be finding out that this mature woman was a false person the entire time. This could be a mother figure, a Gemini, a Leo, or somebody born in the month of June. Or you're going to get this message next month. Or next month, you guys are going to be leaving the city for a job. And it's going to put this masculine in despair because he knows that as soon as you leave, that's it. You and them are not going to be together. Okay, so what's going on, collective, that my women got married to these men that are just trying to trap you via baby and marriage? For others of you, this man's trying to, this man could be significantly older than you. And he's trying to keep you stuck with him. He's trying to be like, look, I give you a beautiful life. I give you money. I give you gifts. I pay for your trips. Why do you still want to leave me? Because sometimes, sir, it's the emotional shit. Women are emotional creatures. It's what you men don't understand or understand. And material things, it's whatever. It's the emotional security, it's the psychological security, it's the making me feel safe, making me feel desired and wanted and valued. It's that's more important than any money or object that you can give. But no, we're not ready for that conversation, are we? But no, we're not ready for that. No, we don't want to listen. No. Don't listen to me, who's connected to source. Oye, les doy el consejo y ustedes se lo pasan por el pinche fundiflex. Like, so that's why sometimes I just don't want to go live, because después dando el consejo bien machín y se lo meten por el you know what. So this man's been sleeping on the couch, having car problems, or they see you as someone that goes through a lot of problems because you're taking care of you. So people are starting to realize that you're not a crazy bitch. It's people that make you react. So for a while, group 3, people could have been seeing you as someone who is a crash out. They're always kicking up dirt for no fucking reason. But now people are starting to realize, oh shit, you've been in a really shitty situation. Yes, I would be mad too. So people are finally realizing that your ex is the one doing the most while you're just quiet. And you're busting out receipts. Like, you could have released screenshots and people are now like, OMG, this marriage was never right the entire time. This person has been an asshat forever. And you're not even putting yourself back together. You're like, that's the old me. I'm not gonna go back to that because the old me allowed this bullshit to happen. The new me ain't gonna allow that. So bye-bye. My daughter, no. Yeah, exactly. No, we're not doing that. Hey, go get your ropita ready because you're going to shower. Daddy told me the truth. Yeah, people saw you as someone that's very aggressive and like delulu and shit, but now they're realizing, oh no, like pile 3 goes through a lot. They just don't tell us anything. Like, someone was trying to make it seem like you're mental over a guy when in reality you don't care. You're like, madre madre, like they could die in front of me and I'd still be like, oh well, what I gotta do tomorrow. You've mastered the art of detachment, and that's what's gonna save you or has been saving you. Like, yeah, it doesn't matter. Like, even though shit's hard and you feel like your back's up against the wall, group 3, you're not letting people see that. You're still like, fuck it, I'm still here, que onda? Let's keep going. You're being very stoic. Some people are saying that you're back with your ex. Like, everybody needs to clean the house. You know how it's spring cleaning? Summer cleaning. Eso. Do that. You had enough. So you're taking out the trash spiritually, metaphorically, physically, and it's helping you. Like I said this with pile 1, like feng shui really does work. I've been doing this since middle school and it works. Like it really does work. Like I would be feng shuiing my room like around Chinese New Year in the middle of the night. My parents would be like, what are you doing? Remodeling? Okay, whatever. And so you need to do that. Move the energy. Like I said, move 27 objects. It doesn't have to be big or small. It could be like, I'm going to move these 27 pencils with the intention of moving house. Boom. Así. And the change is coming quickly. Be careful, like, driving around with your friends. Make sure your friends are wearing their seatbelts. Y no te están cagando el palo. Yo, how old are you that we got to tell you to put your seatbelt on? Because I'm 28. So I think that's too old for you all. Shut up. I think that's too old for you all to not be putting your seatbelts and acting like niños in el carro. Okay, so someone's trying to tell you that this guy's got hoes, but they don't. They really, really don't. So one of your friends is trying to like get you and your dude to break up because they don't like that you and them are okay. This is someone that could be going to therapy or says they go to therapy. Right, but this is someone that's secretly into you and your vato. Wait, what? Machuki! No me lo hagas, Jochi, no me lo hagas. Right, this is someone that could be pregnant and they're hiding it. Or you're going to find out that your dude got somebody pregnant. And that's what's going to make you just pack up your shit and leave town. Because you're like, I ain't staying with this shit. This is someone that sold you a pipe dream, group 3, and you got married to them and all this shit, but Spirit is saying is leave, 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 leave. All of you that are stuck in this relationship que no quieren dar allí, vete, vete. Eres como un caballo libre. Ponle, ponle. Right. So some of you are going to end up in the hospital, be like, oh my gosh, my back hurts, and you're going to come out, shit, I'm 9 weeks pregnant. Se le pasó a una de mis tías, me duele la espalda, sápatela el Robertín calcetín. Yeah, this is someone that's trying to get you pregnant or use your child to stay with them. Even though you're like, dude, I don't want to be with you. Me estás cuerneando como quiera. I'm loving me now. Yeah, once you start loving yourself and you don't waste your time, men get confused and don't know how to react. Like, don't get emotional with them. Like, even though you're mad that you found out they cheated on you, just be like, I don't know what I'm going to do. And then leave. He's not going to know what to do. He's going to be so confused. You all need to watch the movie The Women. That movie, híjole, la mamá le da los consejos a la Deborah Messing. Ah, no, Deborah Messing, somebody else. A la Meg Ryan, a todo lo que da. Like, that woman knows how to act like a fucking lady, let me tell you. No le rayes el carro, no le pongas azúcar en el tanque. No. Take his money where it really hurts. The money. Right, so this is someone, otro, that does not want to break up with you because they're like, just be the wife that gets all the gifts. No. So you have a friend that's telling your dude your business. So if you, like I said, if you're breaking up and you're like, I'm going to go con los sugars or con los novios, los chacales, whatever, even though I don't think you should be with a chacal. Your friend's telling your dude. So that way you don't have anything going for you. So that way your dude could be cheating on you left and right. A todo lo que da. She's probably begging him anyway. And you can't. Es una Carla Panini. Where tú le estás que, ay, amiga, esto y esto y esto. And she's mandándote por un tubo like you have no idea, group 3. Who's this friend? I'm going to be pissed off if it's a Scorpio. A Cancer. A Cancer, strong Cancer que te anda cuchillando. Gemini. Of course, not well with the Gemini. Aries. Can't trust a Libra and a Gemini. ¿Qué más? This is someone you cannot call a friend anymore. Strong water sign. I've had this shoe storage thing since I was a little girl in the 90s. 1999. Someone's listening to Doja Cat. I can't believe I'm gonna go see her. I'm excited. Who's gonna be there at ACL on the 13th to see John Summit and Doja. I'm gonna be wearing a cow outfit. Cause bitch, I'm a cow. Got milk, got beef, got steak ho, got cheese, grade A ho, not lean. These heifers got nothing on me. Steaks hot, need a side of collard greens, ice cream. Sorry, I love that song. It's my favorite song by Doja Cat. Moo. The letter M, first, middle, or last initial. The plug, the werewolf archetype. Can't stand to see you win. Give me sympathy. Jazzy. Bugged your workspace. Vámonos. Dream on. Do a cord cutting stat. An Aquarius placement. Get in. Hotel worker. Doing something unholy. Okay. Person being seen for who they really are. Producers. Tengo miedo de estar sola. That sounds like codependency. Six-houser. Yo quiero estar sola y no me dejan en paz. Es el problema. Hanging off the balcony. A corrupt higher-up. Clean your car. The letter Q. Odin. County. I be going hard. Gra. I'm breaking their hearts like. You a star boy. Bethany. Making a direct post about you. I don't care. The letter T. Arrest warrant. Y. TY has an arrest warrant. They're just scum, babe. Fraud and ethics. Santa Fe clan. Small goal. Someone hates your spirituality, a corrupt security guard, an Apple fan. MLP, because you're a rent-a-cop. You couldn't even be a real cop under the security for kids that don't even respect you or like you. Peace and tranquility. Addicted to bettering yourself. A group of 4. Border love. Book that checkup. Yeah. Just make sure you're not pregnant or got any STDs or shit like that. Gifts are being upgraded. I like income with my dude. That's right. I like income with my dude. So I don't see you with work boots ni me hablen. Clubhouse. A bum that wants to be famous. Yes, they're trying to manifest you. Michael. I was about to say Misael. Keep away from these karmics. You will forever be booked, boo-boo. So if you have a business, then uñas, eyelashes, lo que sea, you're always going to be booked. The key players are going to be exposed. Cleanse your soul. Cleanse your house. Cleanse your soul. Work on triggers, false twin flames in the reverse, Anubis energy. His part of the underworld's really nice, actually. A fashion designer, glamoring others, 1234, you're in alignment. Jeanette, Alice in Wonderland, no flex zone, she knows. These are the ones I write when I'm in meditation by myself. Taiwan on, now you talking my language. A Pisces, Aries, Cusper, Uma Thurman vibes. Someone's mad you are chosen. Stay away from these women. Pick me women. Yeah, women that have to put each other down. I don't care what it is, over a man, over nothing. Oh, that girl's trying to copy me, blah, 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 blah. But they hang out together. Stay away from them. The naughty list. Why do you think I'm always by myself? Tinder link up. An eclipse season. A liberal. The art of revenge. The art of seduction, house party, or prosecutor, love yourself first. Janie, sad you got away, you look good no matter what. Katana, using you for your connections and fame. I think I'm ready to jump out the window. Calmate, luxury resort. PD, local. So someone might throw themselves out of a window at a luxury resort. A karmic air sign, and they're gonna investigate that. Stock market bailouts, a Sagittarius, got caught looking you up. Que agüite. I hope que te metieron el chiricuazo ahí, Alice. Libra, Scorpio, Cusper, stop giving your energy to people who don't care. Trying to plant drugs on you. So don't let anybody in your house or in your car. Amber is the color of your energy. Carry, be proud and be loud. Manifest, manifest. Palo Santo. Shreveport, a setup gone wrong in Shreveport, trying to bribe others to keep you a secret or their secret. Sally Walker, a pastor. Yo, that guy keeps calling me. I was like, I'm gonna tell my mom that you don't leave me alone. My mom's like, oh, Clarissa. Pues, whatever. I already hear her, but I'm not the one that. Yeah, mommy. I can hear her. I can telepathically hear my mom. I'm not the one who's. And then, I can't even have this conversation. Mom, you're terrible, but I love you. She's like, Clarissa, you're worse. And it's funny because I tell people, you think I'm bad, meet my mom. And my mom tells people, you think I'm bad, you should meet my daughter. Imagine if you were to piss me, my mom, and my grandma off, and we're all sitting down having cafe and looking at you. We're going to eat you alive with our words. Entre mi mamá y mi abuela solitas. Mi abuela sola, güey. Vas a salir llorando. You're going to be like, ah. And I'm going to be like, that's who I was raised by. Her and my mom and my tias. Like, where do you think I get it from? There's a reason why we call her the dragon, okay? You don't mess with my grandma. And she just uses her words. You're my boy, Blue. Someone's watching old school Confucian spells. About to live your dreams. Nancy, Chris, clean out the closet. 404, Goon Squad, Birdman. Ese P. Diddy. Your throat chakra. Work on that. Their karma's going to be prison. So someone's going to end up in a federal funded vacation. Strawberry Moon, that's the moon that's coming up next. She said, I'll throw myself away. Claudia, Eminem, Russ. He's a good rapper. Alexandria, not that social. In competition with you, low-key. Yes, your BFF is a hardcore narcissist. No, pues, ya que chinga le hago. They will never wise up. Distance yourself from this person. Exactly, you gotta just get away. Como dice Dr. Iñaki Pinuel, divorcio expreso. Cuando sabes que estás con un narcisista, no te detengas. Córrale. Run. Drugs, people's drinks. that happened to me, and I didn't like that shit. I was lucky enough to be like, hey, no me siento bien, take me home. And I was lucky enough to clock it and be taken home. That could have ended so much worse. Ahí en el pinche TKO, Shiloh, Aaron Brockovich type, needy kitty vibes. Redo the candle. So you have to redo a candle. Mándame retratos de sus velas, and I'll tell you if you gotta redo it or not. Lo hago gratis. Si me quieres comprarme chicken nuggets pa mi hija, te lo agradezco. Nurses, assistants. I only work for chicken nugget money. I don't work for anything else. Everyone agrees they took it too far. Your ancestors are sleeping with them. Ándale. My ancestors are not nice. I'm probably going to be the first más o menos, emphasis on más o menos, nice ancestor. Because my ancestors, no hombre, dude. Esos vatos did time. Leo Virgo cuspers. They did federal time. And my ancestor is a Leo Virgo cusper. Cleo. Confirmation. Aquí está. With him, I always get the birds. Specifically a red cardinal. But, alright, group 3. This has been the longest pick a pile I've done on how people's perceptions are of you. Overall theme, leave your ex the fuck alone. And leave. But I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to take a break. I'm probably not going to do the summer vibes one until either tomorrow or the day after tomorrow, because these pick-up piles do dip my energy and they do take a lot. I'm already starving. I can already feel my big tripa eating the little tripa. And it's summer. I want to enjoy my summer with my child. Like, I want to play too. But all right, guys, I'm going to leave it there. I already have the images for what the ones under it. It's like the summer. There's one with like a hopscotch, one in the lounging chair with a book, and then another one with bubbles or something like that. Those are the next pick-up piles that I'm going to do, which is what's going to be your summer vibe. And that's that. But for my clients, puro Apple Pay or PayPal, because Cash App is starting to clip me because of all the clients I've had. So, yeah, we'll discuss that later. I am taking personals. I'm just not going to be uploading to the YouTube channel because I need a rest. But I'm going to leave it there, collective Neptunians. The Brock Lesnar reading, I'm probably going to do it when I'm in El Paso, even though I shouldn't be working. But if Letty's going to be working, me too. But I'm going to leave it there, and I'm wishing you all the best. Bye-bye.